Good evening. Good evening, people. Hello, Yoakum. Yes, I got my socks on. Hope everybody had a good day. My day ain't is dumb. Hello, Jessica. Yeah, I've been out raking some more, trying to get my chainsaw to work. Put fresh gas in it, 'cause I drain it out. It's a Steel chainsaw MS I think 182 Charlie, I think. It it just won't start. It's a piece of crap. And, this, I don't know what the problem is. I had problems from day one since I got that last year. Wouldn't start. They ended up putting new coral in it, whatever you call it, and I used it maybe a couple of times last year after they fix it. Drain all the gas out, make sure I ran it dry, kept it outside in the shed, and got me some fresh gas and everything, you do. I pumped it, like I said, choke it, and crank it a few times. And it still won't start. And so after I get back, taking my son to the hospital over in off of Grantline Road, out by IUS, the hospital out there where they do your throat and all this. And when we come back, I guess I dropped my son off at home and I run up to Ace Hardware store, and I found out by searching the internet I got a Stihl weed eater. It starts every time. But I bought this chainsaw last year in March, I think, and kept taking it up there, and I said, it's not getting no far to the spark plug. It's the same, doing it again. It's getting no spark to the spark plug. I checked for recalls. It doesn't show any recalls. But I have talked to other people about this chainsaw. They got problems with, hello there, start, you know, it's a MS 182 Charlie chainsaw. Hello, Owen. You know, I had no problems with chainsaws, especially steel. But this is the first steel chainsaw that I got problems with. And, you know, I told Steel when I sent him an email, thank you for the hearts, whoever's doing it. And I got all kinds of trees down. If you watch the video I done maybe this morning, this afternoon, I got 3 back there in my backyard on the curve there where the creek is. I'm just going to cut some of it up and stack the wood for somebody, but, you know, but there ain't nobody live close to me that's on YouTube except the ex-wife. And hello, Pascal Carner. Hello, Donald. I've been trying to wash clothes all day. Guess what? My clothes basket got a kitty cat sleeping in it. And that's Alex sleeping in the clothes basket. So, I hope I have a good day, Holly. And like I say, the ex-wife told me, yeah, my cat, bye, my friend. Come back later. Make sure you subscribe. What, Margaret? I know. You know I've been out there trying to clean my road off where I can get out of the driveway. I think I can get out. You know, I took my snips and snip quite a bit and rake it up and put it on the one brush pile. But my chainsaw won't start. You people that got a Skil chainsaw MS 182 Charlie, do you ever have any problems with your that chainsaw model? You know, that's all I had from day one. It wouldn't start. You flood it. And you take it to Ace Hardware store and all this. I better not get no more snow, especially tomorrow. Because I got to take my son over to the hospital and they gonna yeah, but I'm not supposed to use a push more. Because the doctor says that I can have a stroke or a heart attack. You know, I've seen people use a leaf blower to blow the snow, but I don't have the money to buy one of those gasoline leaf blowers. But I don't know. When I take it to Ace Hardware store, when I get back from taking my son to that hospital. I probably have to drop him off at home. Then I go up to Ace Hardware store. And I'm going to tell him, either fix it right or get me another one. I said, I've talked to people, I said, having all kinds of problems, the same problems I have. They replaced the coral, and it works maybe one time, and they leave it sit for the winter. You know, drain all the gas out of it and all this. Put fresh gas in, you know, the gas in that for 2-cycle. And it won't start. But I have checked, see if they have a recall. But I did find out there's problems starting that Stihl MS-182 Charlie. That's one of the problems that they got with this model. And I'm doing pretty good, Hannah. Welcome. I'm doing fine until the wind was blowing. Blew a couple trees down by my driveway. Back in the southeast corner, it blew 3 of them down over the creek. So I'm going to have to cut that up and haul the brush over to my brush pile, burning pile. But, you know, I sent Stihl an email. They're closed until tomorrow about 8 o'clock. I guess I'll wait until I wake up and give them a call. And it's not even trying to start. That means it's getting no far. You know. But, well, Stihl, you know, I've used Stihl chainsaws before and never had any problems with them. But I bought this Stihl MS-182 Charlie, you know, is what it is. And that's all I had out of it. You know. And I don't know why, you know, I clean everything up like you do for your lawnmower. Drain the gas out of them and start it up, let it get all the gas out of the carburetor. That's what I did. And all this. But I keep it in the shed. Usually I keep a chainsaw in the house, but I don't want to smell the gasoline and stuff like that, so I keep it out in the shed. And I don't know if the shed did something to it, but everybody else I know it got a chainsaw either keeps it in the garage or in the shed. Yeah, most of my grandkids lives too far away. Hello, Jessica. Welcome back. Don't know much about English. That's okay. That's okay, my friend. That's one thing I don't like about YouTube. That YouTube should have a translation in here from English to whatever country you got. you know, like closed caption. And well, that's good, Jessica. That's good that you got 250 views. I'm very proud of you. And I'm very proud of you. You're going to get way up there. Now, you got 28 videos and 21 subscribers. You're moving up there, but don't give up on your YouTube channel. Don't give up. Keep going. You see where I'm at? Oh, 50? And you see where I'm at? I'm almost at 1,000. I'm about 98 away from 1,000. You know, you're very smart, Jessica, and I'm proud of you. God got faith in you. Don't give up on your dreams. Well, that's what. Oh, 904. Well, that means I came up. I didn't check it before I came live. And hello, Cop Watch. How you doing? I hope you didn't get the windstorm, but I got this afternoon. Lord, it blew. Yeah, I need about 96, give or take a little. I should pick up a few subscribers tonight. Yeah. But I need to get my watch hours up, people. Yeah, you got the win, I got the win, and yeah, I'm in Indiana. I'm in southern Indiana, close to Louisville, Kentucky. And I got this tree. There's maybe 2 trees. It's in the ditch line. Some of it's on the road, but I can get out. Then in the southeast corner of my yard, on the curve where my creek is, I got 3 trees down there. And I don't mind them. I'm doing okay, except this stupid. I don't need any more bad luck. I need good luck. You know. And I had to take. I could use all the good luck. And that tree, if you go back and look at the video I done this afternoon, you see the tree in my front yard or in the roadway. I used my big old snips and cut the one I can, got that out of the road and put it in the brush pile out in my front yard. And like I say, I got to take my son to, well, I guess you call it a hospital. They run the scope down your throat. They spread your throat open. Then they gonna do, this is the the lower one, they stick a thing up your rear end, which you're night, you're not gonna feel anything. And that's the first time he had that done to his butt. But his throat, that makes either the third or fourth time they done it to his throat. And somebody has to go with him that can drive, because he'd be a little drug up and loopy, you know. And you know how when they put you night, you know how you are. When I had it done a year ago in May, you know, they got different sizes. You know, they start out with a small one. Well, first they stick a camera down your throat to see if, I guess, you got cancer or whatever in your throat. That's one thing I was worried about. Knock on wood, I was okay in that category. Oh. But I know they had trees down here in Clark County, Scott County, Washington County, Jennings County, Jefferson County, Indiana, which is Madison. And usually the wind comes out of the west, not the east, but the way it looks like the wind came out of the east from that tree I got on the north side. And the southeast corner of my property, it looked like it came out of the east. Southeast, I guess you could say. You know, but I've been watching videos, took me a cat nap because my back was hurting, because I'm not supposed to be out there doing that crap. And I got my window open over here where I can hear stuff. Because with my double pane windows, I can't hear crap. Because this house is well insulated. I guess when they remodeled it, they really put the insulation into it. And I want to thank them for it. But it's just been a bad day for me. Maybe one day I get me a hillbilly girlfriend that got her own chainsaw. You know, that's just a figure of speech. Like my ex-wife said, oh, you want me for my money. Hell, she ain't got that much money. You know, she ain't got money that I could use. If I remember right, she owns 2 houses. Our daughter's living in one of them. And my daughter got me blocked because I can't find her on YouTube. She don't come up here. Hello, Jacob. How you doing? I hope you got better luck today than I have. I can understand if it happened Friday, but it happened today because Friday was the 13th. And, but, man, that means I'm going to have to. Well, I had a big windstorm. The tornado warning goes on till 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. But that wind blew. Go back and, when you get off here, go back and look at the video I've done either this morning or this afternoon. You see a tree that's the north side of my house next to the road, and it blew 2 trees over. One landed in the ditch, and the other one landed a little bit on the road. I had to take my snippers and go out and cut those little limbs off where I can get out of the road tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, when I have to take my son over to New Albany out by IUS to take him to the hospital for the upper, where they stick a scope down your throat, and the lower one is up your rear end. What do you call it? Upper and lower GI, or whatever you call the medical term is. No. Yeah. After I get back with him, I wanted to drop him off. Yeah, I got Alexi's up there on the dresser. Margaret's in here on my bed. Kathy's over there sleeping. Hello, Charlotte B. Hi, Immoral. Thank you. You made my day. You made my day. I'll let you know something about me. I'm 71 plus years old, single, 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, back problems. I think that's all that's wrong with me. And I live in Indiana, live on a fixed income. You know, it's I'm trying to be the best YouTube I can be. You know, there's a bunch of us old people on here with where we can help you younger people out. And that's what we want to do. We want to help you younger people out to survive when you get our age. Well, I got 73 in the house, so it got to be about 50 outside. And I got my window open because I don't, I, you know, and it's 10:01 Eastern Standard Time here in Indiana, where I'm at. Well, right now I don't have any snow. I don't have any snow where I'm at compared to last part of January and February. Back in the last part of January and and the first part of February, I had about 8 to 10 inches. Like you people in Canada, especially where 709 is, their average snow every time it snow where 709 is 12 to 15 inches of snow where 709 lives in Canada. That's too much snow for me, Jacob. If I get over 4 inches of snow, or say over 3 inches of snow, I can't get out of my driveway because I got a Toyota. You know, they sit awful close to the ground. If you got over 3 inches of snow, go ahead and jump in. We talk about everything. Thank you. You know, hello, Dark Fox. How you doing? Thank you for the heart. Peace. Man, I gotta get. I'm on the edge of my bed, about to fall off of my bed. Mm. I just described to you there, the one that described to me, I just described to you. Yeah, I appreciate you all for subscribing to me and helping me get my subscribers up. It helped me, man, I don't like, you know, that's how come I wish I had a laptop. That way I could be in the living room sitting up in my chair. Hello, Jay Lift. Well, Jacob there, he's from Canada. He's from Canada. Jacob there is from Canada. Welcome from Canada. What province of Canada you're from? Hello, Exham. Oh, you from the UK. That's good. Prince Edward Island. Oh. I've done a video, I think it was last Sunday, to a friend of mine that lives in England in a town called Charmouth, Char Mouth in England. And because I went to the funeral home last Sunday to see my friend's brother, Alan, which is Butch Givens' brother. Thank you for the heart. And you people in Canada, thank you. Because Jacob is from Canada. We don't like what you talking about there, my friend. No, we don't go for it. All you want to do is start an argument. If you do some more smart aleck things, okay, you're asked for it. People, I'm not going to argue with you. I deleted your message, then you come back with something else. Now you got in timeout for 30 minutes. So the next time you do a smart aleck thing, Mafia Cat 420, you're going to be in timeout for 24 hours the next smart aleck thing you do. And you don't come up here and cause trouble. You know, I don't care what you do on other people's channels, but you come up here, you be nice. And you're just a troublemaker. I don't put up with troublemakers. You lucky some of my other moderators don't put you in timeout for 24 hours. So the next time you come up with a smart aleck, you be put out in timeout for 24 hours. Hello, Daily Motivation. Welcome. I don't know if that's a kid or what. If it's a kid, he needs his butt spanked. He needs a good whipping. People, this is like God's YouTube channel. You got to be nice. I got kids on here. It's on here with their parents and their guardian. I got ladies on here that they don't want to listen to it. They know that I would put them in timeout, delete the comment. I delete the comment, you still come back, but this time you got a 30-minute timeout. Some of them would give you. You're right, Jacob. Like I say, I don't know if it's a kid or a troll. Probably one of them troublemaker trolls. Usually I get them about every 2 weeks. And like Jacob and them, they might put you in 24-hour timeout. I deleted 2 comments, then I put you in timeout for 30 minutes. And if you can't come back and be real nice and respectful, you get a timeout of 24 hours. After 24 hours, you come back and do the same thing, you'll be blocked. So you people have been warned. Because I got young people on here. I got my grandkids on here. And they're not going to put up with this bull crap. You know, if you disrespectful, you're not going to be on here. There's another YouTube channel. You do it on her YouTube channel, she'll kick you off her YouTube. She'll block you. I'm not as bad as her, but you push me, I will block you. And I don't put up with bull crap. This is a PG channel. Hello, Bozy. I know. They trying to upset me. And I took my medicine, my pain medicine, my blood pressure medicine, my diabetes medicine, cholesterol medicine, and I don't know what else I've took. I can't remember everything. But you has to be respectful. It's at least on my channel. I got some new moderators. I got this one new moderator. She don't put up with any bull crap. She doesn't put up with anything. She's my kind of lady, but she's probably 18 to 20 years old, give or take. She might be older than that. She could be in her 20s or 30s. I don't know, but she's awful sweet lady. She don't put up with no crap. And I bless her for being the good lady she is. Maybe she's the... Hello, Wim. How you doing, Wim, on this fine Sunday night? Hello, Josh. Well, I guess a story. Well, how's the wind doing? Hello, Clark. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm a little tired because We had a windstorm either before lunch or after lunch. I blew about 6 trees down. And okay, Jacob, I see you tomorrow. What are you going to ask me, Clark? Well, as long as it's PG. Because this channel is PG because I got ladies on here. What's important? Go ahead and ask it. You know, don't be an a-hole, people, because you either get in timeout from anywhere from 5 minutes to 24 hours. You know, I got people on here that can find out who you are in about 15 seconds. I kind of like that. You know, people, I know some of you aren't young by your comment. You got respect your older people. I'm probably old enough to be your grandpa. Would you treat your mom and dad like this? Do you respect your mom and dad? Do you respect your grandpa and your grandma, your uncle and your aunts? You know, if you act like I'm 71 plus. You know, I'm 71 plus years old. You know, you being an a-hole, you're going to get what's coming to you. Karma will get you. You know, karma is bad. Hello, Spacefire. And people, if you haven't been on YouTube too long, hey, you plan to get married. Hello, Wayton Hoyle. If you plan to get married, you got to respect your girlfriend. You got to always agree with her. She's always right. Because if you said she's wrong, it's going to start a fight. Valentine's Day is over. You got Easter coming up. Make sure you get your girlfriend something. Well, see, that shows you're not that good a person. You need, Clark, to put your faith into God. Go with God. God will teach you the right things to do. Hello, Rayback. 1188. How you doing, my friend? You know, you got to put your faith in the God. 24/7. You have to believe in God all day and all night. When you're in school, you're at work, or at home. Hello, old fish. But you people, you got to put your faith in the God. God to help you out. I'm doing okay. I got to take my steel chainsaw. God has faith in you. God don't give up on you. You know, if you can't go to church, you can watch it on TV or listen to radio. Oh, like there's a preacher I watch on YouTube. It's Bob Joyce. Go to Bob Joyce on YouTube. And what's Bob Joyce? Echo Chainsaw? I don't think so. I got this Skilled chainsaw that I got last year. They call it a MS. Yeah, I lost somebody, my mom and dad and my sister. I got a Skilled chainsaw, what they call an MS 182 Charlie. And that's all I had out of it from day one. They replaced the coil in it last year, and it's doing the same thing. It won't start. A coil cannot go that bad. You know, you gotta have faith in yourself. If you ain't got faith in the God, and you know, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in jail. You're gonna be in prison, or you're gonna be dead. You know, put your faith in the God. Change your life. You know, make something out of your life. Help people out that needs help. Don't rob people. Don't fight people. Don't bully people. You know, be nice. You respect people. Because if you want respect back, you have to respect those people. You got to be nice to them. Just like you see an old man and an old lady, say at Walmart or a grocery store or a mall. You say, hello, young man. Hello, young lady. You make them feel good. You know, if you go visit somebody in the hospital, you see nurses. Thank a nurse for their service. That's showing respect for your nurses. Thank them for their service that works in the hospital. It takes a very special nurse that works in the hospital. You respect people. Now, I can't give you advice on it. I'm not a doctor or a nurse or in that field. I take vitamins every day, you know, multiple vitamins for people over 50. Hamnaz, hello there, Hamz. But be respectful of people. Be nice to people. Don't be a bully. You're going to be a bully, you're going to pick on somebody one day, and they gonna hurt you. They gonna shoot you or stab you, beat you up. Be polite to people. Change your ways. If you don't change your ways, you're gonna be in jail or prison. Then you're gonna have a boyfriend. See, oh, welcome. Welcome. Hello, Dragon Master. You know, any country's welcome. Yeah, I'm a vet of the Marine Corps. Went to boot camp at Parris Island, South Carolina in 1970 in old Quonset huts. You know. Thank you for being polite. Well, Brad, I'm 71 plus years old. I'm 71 plus years old. And just be respectful, people. Because you're not going to like it in jail. Because there's somebody in jail probably knocked the crap out of you. If you act like this on YouTube and you act like that in jail or prison, you're going to get the heck beat out of you. You be respectful of everybody. In case you don't know it, people who got YouTube channels, you're always going to have police on your YouTube channel. If you're young, a teenager, you're 21, you're going to have police officers on your YouTube channel, just like here on my channel. I do have police officers on here. I got FBI on here. I got U.S. Marshals on here and a few others. They're looking for people. And, you know, you all say, how I know that 50 or police on? I know. Because a year ago, people, I had a troublemaker on here. He was a computer hacker. Jacob wasn't on here then, but 709 was. He had about 4 or 5 different YouTube names. And he was a computer hacker that the FBI was hunting for. And I sent them screenshots, emails, and I found out they've been hunting for this computer hacker. If they arrested that computer hacker, I don't know. I can see you, Jacob. I don't know where it was here in the United States. They had hell. And the hell was big as basketball or a beach ball. Hello, Mason Williams. Double A batteries. Well, like my carbon detector, it takes double A batteries. My thermostat for my heater takes double A. What kind of news you got for me, Mason Williams? Oh, River Roll. There gotta be a smart aleck, but every 2 weeks. You know, I know what people. I tell you, I got moderators. I might be old and I don't understand some of the crap you pull, but my younger moderators, it's over 18, they know every slang out there, and you will get timeout or delete it, you know. Hello, Kingman, how you doing? And but I just want everybody to be polite, be respectful, no drugs or alcohol, be nice, put your faith in the God. I know there's people out there that don't believe in God. That's your right. And you do things on here that disrespect on here, you're going to get either your comments going to get deleted or you're going to get timeout. I leave it up to my moderators how much timeout you get. But if you really make me mad, I have put people in timeout for 24 hours. I've done it for 5 times. Hello, Orange. Spokane, Washington. Welcome. That's a long ways from me. Thank you for joining me tonight. You're welcome on here anytime. Because I tried to run my YouTube channel PG, respect, kindness, like that. And no fighting words, no cussing words, no gay stuff, no sexual harassment. Because I got laid. Hello, Mr. Boats. Thank you. I was doing well until the stupid wind blew today. I don't think it was a tornado. It blew 2 trees over down. In my backyard, it blew 1, 2, 3 trees down. In the back, in the southeast corner, it blew 3 trees down. It blew it over the creek. My chainsaw. Hello, Macanese. How you doing? Welcome back. No, Jesus loves everybody. You don't give up on Jesus and God, because they don't give up on you. He loves you. God loves you all the time. You have to believe in God. L-O-E-G-G-Y. God loves you, period. You might not think God loves you. Okay, Jacob, I see you later. But God loves you. God don't give up on you. I don't give up on you, because God don't want me to give up on you. You have to believe in God 24/7. God and Jesus don't leave us. Jesus, people, if I remember right, Jesus died for us. Died for us. God wants your evil people to change. God wants you to be nice to people. He wants you to be nice to the ladies. It sounds like another troll on here. I was getting ready to do that, Joanne. Yep. You know, it's starting to be a bad night, Joanne. You know, about every 2 weeks, we got our lovable trolls. And Joanne, if you saw the video I done either this morning or this afternoon of an old video game, remember, people, keep it PG. I know what you mean by pickle. Video gamer, can you delete that comment? You know, I do it for you. I deleted that comment for you. Because we got ladies on here. I'm starting to fall down. I guess I'm going to have to sit up. I know. Don't say nothing about pickles. You get deleted. Because we got ladies on here. We got kids on here with their parents and the guardian. They know I don't allow that. And I won't put up with it. You know, if you come back and talk about pickles again, you probably getting time out anywhere from 5 minutes to 24 hours. I'm warning you, keep everything PG or you're going to get in timeout. I got me moderators. They might just be sitting in the background, not making a comment. I got a bunch of moderators that just sits in the background. And, you people have been warned, and I leave it up to my moderators to put you in timeout from 5 minutes to 24 hours. Hello, W.E. Master. Yeah, they are awesome. This is my YouTube channel, and you gotta follow the rules, my rules. I know YouTube got their rules, but this is my channel. I try to keep it clean. I try to keep it PG because of the ladies on here and the kids with their parents and their guardians. And the parents and the guardian don't want to see that crap. That's why I know they do, Joanne. They know. They're just troublemakers. Look how long those people from Kentucky coming in here arguing. I put this one in timeout 5 times for 24 hours. And when he came back after 5 times, I think that's kind of sexist, I think, the way I'm understanding it. And I got to sit up because I can lay so long and I can sit up for so long. Oh. Sorry about that, people. And, there's a woman, she been on here maybe once or twice. She has a YouTube, and you do crap like this on her YouTube channel, she'll block you because she won't put up with. Hello, Double. How you doing? That's how this one lady that I watch her videos, she does DoorDash. She's in California. You do crap like that on her YouTube channel, she'll block you. She won't give you time out or anything. She'll block you, period. And I try to teach you all respect. That's supposed to be your father and mother to teach you about respect. If you haven't learned respect, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be in jail or prison or dead. Because you be respectful, disrespect to some people, they're going to shoot you or they're going to fight you. Hello, Jessica. How you doing, my friend? How much money did you win last night? Or did I ask you already? I don't know. But I like that one moderator that you got. I was thinking of doing it, but I didn't do it. The other guy did. The other moderator you got. You got a headache. I hope you didn't go back to drinking. Well, you had too much fun last night. That's what it was. You had too much fun. Well, that's okay. You done better than what I would done. I probably lost $20. So you done better than me. Well, probably back when I was young, I probably could break dance. What's that dance they do over in Russia? Where like you're squatting and you kick your feet up. I used to do that all the time, like you're squatting and you kick your feet out. I think that's from Russia, I think. I used to do that when I was young. Squat and start kicking your feet out. And you know, if I went there with, say, if I went there with $5 and I won 20, it's time to quit because you made $15. If you took 20 with you and you made 25, you made $5. I would have stopped. Just people, if you go back in the early days at the Kentucky Derby, you had, it's probably the late 60s, early 70s, you had this horse. He won the Kentucky Derby. He won the next race after that. I took my money and ran. And the next race he was in, he won again. But I was ahead, and I decided, since I'd won 2 races there in a row, it was time to quit. But if I bet on it the third time, I could have lost. Possum trot. I don't know what the Russian calls it. You're squatting, then you kick your feet out, and you land back on your feet. If you don't do it right, you're laying on your rear end. But I think that was from Russia, I think, if I remember right. I could be wrong. But when I'm wrong, I do admit when I'm wrong. But that's what I used to do when I was young, like do a squat, then kick my feet out, back, is what I've done. I was good at it when I was young. Now, if I tried, I'd probably end up on my rear end. I know, Joanne. But people, I love you all. I'm not Sleepy Joe. I don't fall asleep while I'm sitting here talking to you. Or you could say Donald Trump, because I saw somewhere on TV him and another guy. The other guy's talking. Maybe it was in the White House. Trump, I guess, fell asleep. Well, Biden, I knew why he fell asleep. But Trump, since we in that war with Iran, he's not going to get too much sleep. The generals and everybody else contacting him, you're not going to get to sleep. Even some of those generals, they're falling asleep because they're fighting a war. They're not going to get to sleep. They might sleep 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know, but since we got in that war with Iran, our gas prices went up. It's almost 380, I think, 360, 380 somewhere, and diesel fuel here is around $4 a gallon. California diesel fuel is over $5 a gallon. It's up to your younger people to complain. What happened when diesel fuel goes up in these 18-wheelers that delivers groceries to the store or TV or computer? The prices goes up to pay for the diesel fuel. And that comment, you use a word that we don't allow on it. It's the F word. We don't use the F word on here. Happy birthday. You're late. You're late because my birthday was after Christmas. Christmas is over with. But I did spend Christmas with you all. I did spend my birthday with you. I spent New Year's Eve with you. That's okay. We don't use no cuss words on here. Or sexual harassment, hate crimes. Because we have ladies on here. See, diesel fuel, if you don't remember, people, diesel fuel is cheaper than gasoline. It's all the leftovers from the gasoline. It's cheaper to make. But since we have pickup trucks and a few cars that had diesel engine in it, they decided to jack the price of diesel up. And being a truck driver, used to be a truck driver. And the truck drivers haul that freight, say, a trailer got a bunch of TVs in the back of their 55-foot trailers. Yeah, 55 feet. When I was driving, they was 45 feet. And the price of all those TVs in the back of the trailer, they have to raise the price of the TVs up to pay the delivery cost. Just like groceries. That's how come we pay so much in the grocery store. Because of the diesel fuel. And the price of vehicles that you buy. It's delivered by 18-wheelers. You know, people, if you go back when Trump was first president, at least up here where I live in southern Indiana, gasoline got down to $1.70, $1.80 a gallon. Diesel fuel was down to about $2 a gallon. Now, diesel fuel where I live is up to $4 a gallon. Gasoline is about $3. Is it $3.69 or $3.89? Yeah, I believe, Ghostface, that we're going to get in another civil war. I believe it. My son believes it. Because people is getting tired of this bull crap. They're getting tired of it. I think it's raining outside. Where's my TV control? Yep, it's raining outside. They said it was supposed to rain. It looks like it's raining cats and dogs. I mean, it's coming down hard. I thought I heard rain. People, you can learn how to cook in a fireplace. How many of you have watched NCIS, what is it, Gibbs? Yeah, Gibbs. When he's in the house, he got a grill in his fireplace where he cooks steaks and stuff like that. Look at the Amish. They got wood stoves in their house, and that's what they cook on. And no, I'm from Indiana, Brent Morris. I'm from southern Indiana. And if you learn how to cook like the 1800s, you can ask your mom or your grandma, since it's getting summertime, have your garden. Plant your food in the garden. learn how to can your food. You know, your cucumbers, your pickles, your tomatoes, beets, and stuff like that. Learn how to have a garden and learn how to can your food. And if you can live where you can have chickens and roosters, make sure you have a good chicken coop with heavy duty wire on it, where the raccoons can't take their paws and tear it open. Have you some fresh eggs. And some of you probably don't know that. During the summertime, you can feed your chickens and roosters watermelon, cantaloupes, grapes, tomatoes, corn, you know. 'Cause my chickens, before the raccoon killed them all, they love watermelon. They love cantaloupe. They love tomatoes. They love corn out of a can. Yep. See, you can make apple butter, applesauce. You can applesauce. You can make apple cider. I don't know if you ever had apple cider or not. And you grow your own apples, peaches, stuff like that. Rory, what's going on? Maybe a tornado warning?
Clark County Fire Department's National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for Clark County until 23:45 hours today's date. According to National Weather Service, Clark County Central Alarm 2304.
We got a tornado warning now. I knew that because they've been saying on TV all day that tornado warning to be 2 o'clock in the morning. Because that all the tones you hear is all the fire departments in Clark County. That means Henryville, Sellersburg, Utica, New Washington, Charlestown. It's probably all of Clark County fire departments. I guarantee you, when my father was alive, he'd been dead since 92. He was probably about 81 when he passed away. He would go outside on the porch and sit there and watch the weather. Mom always got on Dad for going outside and sit on the porch. But I got a tarp on my porch to keep the rain off the porch. It's not a closed-in porch. That's what I like to do, is close that in and have windows. That way I can go out there and sit on my porch and watch the weather. I don't see any kitty cats. They could be in the cage or back in the shed. But, I can't go get in a ditch. If I go get in the ditch on the east side of my house, I'd be in a creek. That's what I'm doing, enjoying the weather. All I've heard, was it 11 o'clock? 10, somewhere 10, no, probably 11, 12 o'clock in that time frame. All I kept hearing crack, crack, crack. Trees was falling over. 3 in the southeast corner. The northeast corner, I think, maybe 2, I think. I got a total of 5 trees down today. And my chainsaw won't work. My Stihl MS-182 Charlie won't start. I think the coil went bad because it's not getting any far to the spark plug. They just put a coil in it last year. It has not been right from day one. I must got me a lemon. That's the only thing I can figure. It was either made on a Monday or a Friday because it's a piece of junk. And I found out that the MS-182 Charlie, they got problems starting. And my coil stopped working. And you people are smart enough that probably have Stihl chainsaws. You have any problems with it, storing it in a shed or your tree trimming service trucks? You have any problems having your Stihl chainsaw fail to start? Because everyone's I've seen a tree trimmer service, they always start every time. But this stupid weed eater that Stihl make, the MS-182 Charlie, is a piece of crap. I told Stihl when I sent them the trouble report that I was going to put it on my YouTube channel tonight. Because when I buy something, people, and something happens, I tell you if it's good or bad. And this chainsaw, the Stihl, is a piece of crap. I got a Stihl weed eater. It starts every time. I don't have no problem starting my weed eater. I keep it greased. I change the spark plug in it every year. So far, this chainsaw done had 4 plugs in it in less than a year. It gets flooded out. They replace the spark plug, and it still won't start. Because when it don't get far that shows me the coral is bad or something bad in it.
The National Weather Service is issued a tornado warning for Metro Clark County, Washington County until 23:45.
They got Clark County and Washington County. In case you all don't know where Washington County is, as west of me, it is Salem, Indiana, plus Jennings County, which is north of me. I think that's Seymour, I think. And but people, when you plan to build your house, don't build your slab house. Build a house with a basement where you can get in the basement and fix you a bomb shelter or a shelter in your basement where you can get in with a tornado when it comes. Or build you a little shelter outside in the ground where you can get in. That means I won't be able to sleep too much tonight because of this. Let's see what time it is. It's 11:12. Going over to the news channel, see what they have. And, I wish, let's see, Bowling Green, Kentucky is in red. Let's see if I can turn it around. See, look at it, people. So that's all I can show of you. You know. They got Peola, Peola's in red, English in red, and Short Creek in Kentucky. They got it bad in Kentucky. It's all in red. Beaver Dam, Caneyville, Fort Campbell, St. Louis. It's bad, people. Salem and Pekin, they just talked about. 50 to 60 miles of wind. What the heck did I have this afternoon? Red means tornado warning. Yellow is thunderstorm. Green is flood warning. And Pekin and Salem is in red. So they got tornado warnings out. They said until Monday at 12 a.m. Until Monday at 12 a.m. Maybe I can turn.
Northwest by about 7 miles, to north of the Western Kentucky Parkway, and thank goodness the velocity of the winds do not show what the curlicue shows.
Right. So as John is mentioning, sometimes these radar images can look a little bit scarier than actually what they're seeing with the wind.
Hello, Mr. Finn Cleaver.
That's some good news. But this is what he's mentioning here. If you can see the rotation, looks like it's north of Litchfield now. That's what we're looking at. So they're going to have to make a decision if they want to issue anything to the northeast there.
And we'll be anticipating that whether or not they make that decision, probably within in a matter of a few minutes from now. And it's a good thing. This week we've been talking a whole lot about tornado sirens across Kentuckiana. Had a couple stories on it. Please don't rely on that. Do not rely on that. It's for outdoors. We want you to have a way to get notified via your phone or the television if you still have power, or weather radio.
Yeah, so as far as anticipation, they will be going severes all across southern Indiana. So I-65, that whole area, Henryville, Charlestown, down to Louisville, we'll be getting a severe. Trust me. Pleasure Ridge, Shively, Fairview, you're all going to get a severe. Bullitt County, you'll be getting a severe. Mount Washington, all along 65, Shepherdsville, Lebanon Junction, Radcliffe, Fort Knox, you'll be getting a severe. The one that we're really watching is on the edge of the tornado box, literally there, Mallory.
Yeah.
The Curly Q, that's northwest of Litchfield.
Yes. So waiting for confirmation. It looks like they went severe, as we just mentioned.
And that is a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I would do the same thing.
People, if you live in this area, be careful. Find your place to get in. You know, in a bathroom, you know, you can get in a bathtub. If you got a basement, get in a basement. If you got a shelter, get in a shelter. 85 miles an hour? Oh, Lord. I hope it don't hit here.
60 miles per hour, but the storm itself is moving so quickly. So you can oftentimes get that when these big warnings in place, when storms are moving so quickly and they just need to warn a general area. That's what you're seeing with that extended severe thunderstorm warning in the gold that even heads into portions of Nelson County and also southern Bullitt County as well.
It's gonna arrive fast. Storms don't have to go around the bends and stop at intersections. It's gonna arrive on your doorstep pretty quickly. You're gonna notice a very quick uptick in the wind noise outside, the heavy rain as well.
So some good indications. Let's go start north to south.
Orange County was cut off from the.
Yeah, that one's definitely been weaker.
Yes.
So let's start north to south. All right, we got lots of severes. We're going to focus on the 3 tornado warnings. The first one, Indiana. It does not look like it did 10, 15 minutes ago. It has become more linear, green against red, just pushing from the west to the east. That looks like a wind threat to me. I'm not saying it's over, but right now the threat is much more minimal if you're in New Pekin, Salem, Livonia, Hardinsburg. All right, let's go southbound. The Curly Q is right on the edge of the warning north of Litchfield, moving off to the northeast at 55, 60 miles an hour. The velocity has never really corresponded with that, which in other words, there's not the gate to gate and red to green in there. And then the one to the south is more of a wind threat to me. That's the Brownsville one, even though they got tornado warning out. That looks like some wind. You actually see the wind pushing towards, that's the giant Mammoth Cave National Park. And that will eventually get up into Hart County, our viewing area, Bonnieville, Munfordville, all the way to
People,
Hart County.
it is getting bad.
So we've been watching 3 separate tornado warnings since we've hopped on air here, in addition to all of these.
It's getting bad, people.
Very well-defined squall line that's running from east of Bloomington, Indiana, closer to Columbus, down just west of Seymour. This is Jackson County. This is Washington County. And you can see that little kink right there. That's what we're worried about. That could actually spin up a tornado. That's why a tornado warning has been issued for that portion of the line segment as it's moving across Washington County. Okay, that line continues.
So, people, I hate to let you go, but I gotta watch this weather in case I have to run for it. And I got my phone charged. I got my radio charge in case I have to use that to call somebody.
That is the Hook Echo.
So I want to thank you.
As it's moving off in an east and northeasterly
Why,
direction,
Jake?
it's still showing up on radar activity
I got to
quite nicely.
keep an eye on the weather.
Storm.
You
Very
know,
close to, what is that, Hardin Springs there, Suzanne?
Hardin Springs,
You know.
a little bit closer over to the Pierce Mill area, probably in the next couple of minutes.
Centerville, Hudson,
Just outside Madrid is the
Wook,
Nestor area. It's past
Cannons Point.
probably getting some pretty healthy
I'll show you that.
and maybe some gusty winds as well. So again, that's where we currently have that tornado warning. The tornado warning is a little bit south of that area, Jay. I think that's important to know.
This is over in Kentucky.
Warning is south of here, but where we're watching is right near Centerview at this time, where we're seeing that little notch, that little.
In case you got family that lives in that parts of Kentucky, people.
And that's for areas of Washington County, Indiana. So in the metro at this time, we don't have any warnings, but we are, of course, starting to see more warnings being issued right along that line a little bit farther back out to the west. So I would suspect in the Louisville metro, we will likely.
Salem is probably 20,
Suzanne, thank you so
I'm
much.
guessing 25 miles west of me.
Dual screen pulled up once again, and you're probably wondering, oh, where are we? This right here is Grayson County. This is Breckinridge County. This is Hardin County right here. And the supercell, they just issued a new tornado warning for this. But you can see there is the little hook I've been watching that is now moving along the Breckinridge Hardin County line and moving quickly off to the east-northeast. Now the velocity field, there's the couplet right there. Again, it's co-located, if you will, with that.
What's a velocity field?
This is a nasty storm. Please get into
What is a velocity field? See, that's one I hate when I'm old. Maybe if I was younger, I would know what it meant. But now I don't know.
till midnight.
Thanks, Eric.
So brand new tornado warning, and it comes very close to E-Town.
And that's something, Jay, we were just pointing out on that tornado warning that it was looking a little bit north of where they had that other warning issued. So that was good for the National Weather Service to go ahead and issue a little bit farther to the north to that area. It is moving very quickly.
If any of you got an old police scanner
So I think, Jay, maybe we should do another.
that you can program in 162 475, I think, something like that.
Channel mode. Frequency mode. Certainly this evening.
Yeah, so I mean,
One,
even if you're,
6,
way
2,
off to the northeast of this particular
7,
tornado
5.
warning storm, even if you're take this thing seriously. We don't have a lot of time to react. This storm is moving.
The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a tornado warning for western Nelson County in central Kentucky, southeastern Meade County in central Kentucky, north central Grayson County in central Kentucky, southwestern Bullitt County in central Kentucky, southeastern Breckinridge County in central Kentucky, central Hardin County in central Kentucky, until midnight Eastern Daylight Time, or 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 11:22 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 10:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 8 miles north of Litchfield, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Expected hazards include tornado. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur.
Hello, ditto.
Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Elizabethtown around 11:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Dyer, Constantine, Longview, Lebanon Junction, Pitts Point, Solway, Big Spring, Tar Hill, Vine Grove, and Pierce Mill. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
You all heard that. So people, if you got an old police scanner, and it's usually 162.475 like that, or you can buy you a weather box. You program in the counties close to you. And I don't know. This is here in my area of southern Indiana and Louisville, Kentucky area. And you probably can watch your... They did show a map of the United States. You know, this is like New Salisbury, Corden, Indiana, New Middletown, Kentucky. You know, here in southern Indiana, like that. But there's a YouTube channel that this person does something like this. This is Indiana and Kentucky. You know. And you can buy you a weather thing. You can probably Walmart, Best Buy, places like that. And you can look up on the internet that for the counties that's around you and program the numbers into it. And one weather box, I can't remember the number of it. When that tone goes off, then they tell you the weather. Then the tone will come back on and shuts it off. I can't remember a WT 130, 160. I can't remember. But if you read on the box, you'll find out which one, or search on the internet to see. It takes, I think, AA batteries, I think, in case the electricity goes off, then the batteries will be there, and you keep information about that.
Channel mode.
Vehicle crash with unknown injuries at Emotive Mobility 7803 East US Route 31, cross street of Brigham Drive and State Road 60. Repeating for Tri-Township Fire and EMS, Tri-Township District 1 for a motor vehicle crash with unknown injuries at Emotive Mobility 7803 East US Route 31, cross street of Brigham Drive and State Road 60, time out 23:29.
I think that's down by Clark County Airport, I think. Because that's Salisbury territory or Tri-Township. But if you got a cell phone, people, you can type in the weather or the weather bug, and you can see what it's going to be in your area. I think they call it what, the weather bug?
Suzanne, can you throw up the CC for me, the correlation coefficient, and let's zoom in a little tight. And what I need you to do, if you would, let's go back and forth between the velocity scan.
Let's see if I can find another TV channel.
Well, but I do think.
Lucas already looking at me with that look.
If we get a tornado warning.
We're in Louisville, Kentucky. Let me show you this. This is, see, look at that. That's in red. know,
some pops of rotation here. That
Georgetown, Indiana.
Leavenworth, and then gets on approach here, Matthew. I'm just going to put this up here real quickly, just so you can see. This is our Corridon camera. We're not seeing obscene amounts of lightning, which is good, and we're not seeing the camera shaking like crazy, which is good. But we'll be watching that in the next 60 minutes. So I'm going to come back over to radar here. That's one camera we're watching very closely. I know you want to show what we've got. Let me take you over to the other source.
There you go.
That's where you're wanting to talk about.
So again, we're looking at the velocities here, not reflectivity. Reflectivity is going to show you the rain, how intense it is, how light it is. Velocity, so our winds. The red moving away from radar, green moving toward. Our radar's right here. You see that spinning beam, West Point area. This right here, as it moves into Brandenburg, north of Brandenburg, New Amsterdam region, southern Harrison County, Meade County. This is a spot that I think we really got to watch because we could see some of these little, they're not big notches just yet, but sometimes some of the stronger winds push out of the storm real quick and you get that fast spin up. It's usually not on the ground for very long. Brief, quick spin up, hits the ground, lifts back up. That would be a scenario that I think that we could see within this line of storms. And if not that, at minimum, these are probably some of our faster winds that we've seen with the storm so far.
So that's what's on a beeline to get into Louisville.
Yes, and so again, that's heading through Harrison directly into Jefferson County. It's 50 mile per hour is what most of these are moving at. So it's probably going to take another, as Mark said, probably 35 to 40 minutes or so before it gets into western Jefferson County, eventually Louisville. So he's going to put the track on here. Move out of the way. I'll move over to the other side of the screen for you, Mark. Scottsburg, 5 minutes from now, these storms will be in your region. Green.
Oh, that's getting awful close to me because I'm close to Scottsburg. Scottsburg is about 6 miles away from me, people.
Washington County, we're not neglecting you. You just have significantly less rotation than other lines or other parts of this.
But I don't believe what I see on TV.
Heck, 7 minutes. Corridon, 10 minutes. Lanesville, just under 20 minutes. West Point, around 25, where our radar is located. And sometimes those winds hit those radars and you lose the radar capabilities. So we'll have to switch to other ones at times if it's fast enough. Most of these winds, though, Mark, I believe, if you could double check for me, registering around 60 miles per hour winds with these storms, right? I don't think that they've taken these latest tornado or severe thunderstorm warnings.
Most of the warnings are 6-0. So Matthew alluded to we're still under a tornado warning here in Salem. Let's take a look inside that storm real quickly. Again, as Matthew said, we're not ignoring you, but it just doesn't have the same appearance.
We don't see red and green next to each other, tight and bright. Yeah. If we were to see that and we saw circulation, we'd be honed in on this storm. Right. I mean, we would just be so focused on it. It's not the scenario right now moving into New Philadelphia, Farabee, Pierce. Give it about 15 minutes once that storm reaches you, maybe as long as 30 minutes, and then your severe weather threat is done for the rest of the night for folks up there in New Philadelphia, Farabee. Let's go further south along this line.
Okay, people.
Four Corners, north of Vertree.
You know, that's what it is in my area, part of Kentucky, to the Scottsburg City, you know, at, say, 31 and 56 is in the middle of Scottsburg. It puts it about 6 miles from me. That JC store, about 6 miles away. And it's getting bad outside. And I gotta get off of here in case I have to go hibernate or run or hide or something. So thank you all for being on here, being in my YouTube channel. I love you all. And I gotta listen, since I got my window open, where I can listen to the weather, you know. So I love you all. Peace. I love you all. God loves you all. Let's just pray for everybody, that everybody will be happy. I love you all. Thank you all very much.